Hello my friends, and it's a very warm welcome from me. My name is Red Rob UK and welcome to Dragon Age. I haven't done one of these for a while, so I thought I'd get back into the groove and the game I picked obviously is Dragon Age. We'll go into a bit more of that on why later on. So let's make a start. Right, I'm going to be very boring on this one. I have run this a couple of times before, Dragon Age, and last time I played it I was Sword and Shield, Templar and a Knight Enchanter. If you played Dragon Age before you know what all that means, but this time we're just going to play it dead straight. So we're going to go human. Yeah, two-handed warrior. And we'll play it on normal. So we'll just play it straight down the line. Nope. I shall shut up while we watch the cutscenes. Yeah, we'll just stick with him. No. I always call my characters Bob, for obvious reasons. So.
Tell me why we shouldn't kill you now. The Conclave is destroyed. Everyone who attended is dead. Except for you.
What do you mean everyone's dead?
Explain this.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
I don't know what that is, or how it got there.
You're lying!
We need him, Cassandra.
I can't believe it. All those people... dead.
Do you remember what happened? How this began?
I remember running. Things were chasing me, and then... a woman.
A woman?
She reached out to me. But then...
Go to the Ford camp, Liliana. I will take him to the rift.
What did happen?
It will be easier to show you. It's a massive rift into the world of demons that grows larger with each passing hour. It's not the only such rift, just the largest. All were caused by the explosion at the Conclave.
An explosion can do that?
This one did. Unless we act, the breach may grow until it swallows the world. Each time the breach expands, your mark spreads, and it is killing you. It may be the key to stopping this, but there isn't much time.
I understand.
Then...
I'll do what I can, whatever it takes.
They have decided your guilt. They need it. The people of Havent mourn our most holy, divine Justinia, head of the Chantry. The Conclave was hers. It was a chance for peace between mages and Templars. She brought their leaders together. Now they are dead. We lash out like the sky, but we must think beyond ourselves, as she did. Until the breach is sealed. There will be a trial. I can promise no more. Come. It is not far.
Where are you taking me?
Your mark must be tested on something smaller than the breach.
Got control back. I think what I'll do is I shall put subtitles on. Audio. I'll put the subtitles on so at least you can follow even with me waffling. I'm going to turn the music down slightly. It can get a bit overbearing. Right, okay, let's get back to it. Now, as you can see from the...
Open the gate! We are heading into the valley.
You do get like a bit of a, you know, like a dialogue wheel. Again, it's BioWare, so I'm quite sure. And all the rest of it. decisions can obviously affect gameplay. Wasn't look happy there, was he?
The pulses are coming faster now. The larger the breach grows, the more rifts appear, the more
So
demons
they have
we
actually
face.
played this one.
How did I survive the blast?
Like
They
a
said
few
you
hours, let's say.
Stepped out of
on
a
it.
rift, then fell unconscious. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. No one knows who she was. Everything farther Stay behind me!
Have it.
It's over.
Drop your weapon. Now!
She's a bit of a badass bitch here, isn't she?
All right. Have it your way.
Wait. I cannot protect you. And I cannot expect you to be defenseless. I should remember you agreed to come willingly.
Yeah, you just remember that. Right, so we've got some potions as
Take
well.
these potions. Maker knows what we will face.
Where are all your soldiers?
At the forward camp or fighting.
Your
We are
ping
on our
button.
own for now.
Most important button in the game. As I said, I have actually played this a few times. Just a couple of hours. I've ran and I've clocked up a few trophies on it. But I only had like the base version. Well, it was the deluxe edition. I bought it back in about April. Never played any of the Dragon Age series before. This one's the third one in the series now.
There! Watch out! If we flank them, we may gain the advantage.
Have it. Yeah, I haven't played any of the Dragon Age. So I picked up cheap in the Easter sale.
One down!
Have it. Picked it up cheap in the Easter sale. You know, it cost me about £3, so I couldn't really turn that down. This time round, the summer sale, I bought the Game of the Year edition. So I've got probably all the DLCs and all the rest of it. I must admit, I got totally addicted to it.
Up on the hill! It attacks from a distance!
Most of my mates will tell you. Anybody who used to watch my old streams on my old channel, I do like the open world RPG type games. This one ticks all the boxes. One, it's a bleeding good story. Hi Paul, how are you bud? Thanks for tuning in. And you should dust yours off, mate, and get back on with us.
Ah! They're falling from the breach!
Free or not? Oh, right, I'll have to check that out. If anybody who's tuning in lately, or when it's on YouTube, Paul is actually one of me bros from Geeks Asylum, but I actually met him. Yes, was it Elder Scrolls Online? I think it was. Joined up on that, on the old PlayStation 4.
We're getting close to the rift. You can hear the fighting.
Who's
And then he went all
You'll
PC
see
snob
soon.
on me and just
We must
played
help
his
them.
PC. But it's not free then, is it, when you're paying 20 quid? It's not cost me 20 quid.
You do? I did nothing. The credit is yours.
At least this is good for something.
Whatever magic opened the breach in the sky also placed that mark upon your hand. I theorized the mark might be able to close the rifts that have opened in the breach's wake.
Alright, let's do the advert.
Seems I was
then.
correct.
Meaning it could also close the breach itself.
Possibly. It seems you hold the key to our salvation.
Good to know. Here I thought we'd be ass deep in demons forever. Varric Tethras, rogue, storyteller, and occasionally unwelcome tag-along.
You went quiet.
It's good to meet you, Varric.
You may reconsider that stance in time.
Oh, I'm sure we'll become great friends in the valley, Chuckles.
Absolutely not. Your help is appreciated, Varric, but...
Have you been in the valley lately, Seeker? Your soldiers aren't in control anymore. You need me.
Ugh.
My name is Solus, if there are to be introductions. I am pleased to see you still live.
He means I kept that mark from killing you while you slept. Then I owe you my thanks.
Thank me if we manage to close the breach without killing you in the process. Cassandra, you should know, the magic involved here is unlike any I've seen. Your prisoner is no mage.
Well.
Indeed, I find it difficult to imagine any mage having such power.
Understood. We must get to the forward camp quickly.
Well, Bianca's excited.
Yeah, I'll try not to talk too much over the cutscenes.
This way, down the bank. The road ahead is blocked.
We must move quickly.
Oh, loot a body. Yeah, and as Paul will tell you, obviously he's gamed a few times with me, I am a hoarder. I am the biggest hoarder going. That's why I like these type of games, because I pick up everything. And I mean everything.
Demons ahead.
Glad you brought me now, Seeker.
So, as you can see now, we got our little... I know, yeah. I can't help myself, I've got to pick up everything. get rid of this. I can't. I don't even use that. Wait. Swinging that sword.
Dead.
As fast with the two habits. As you will now see. Again, that's why I love these type of games, because all I do is go around looting stuff. There's a case of, well, I might need that. Yeah, too right, mate. Olden times it is. The only problem is, because I have played this few times, I know where everything is, or well, almost everything, so what have you been on lately anyway, Paul? I haven't seen you knocking around much. So Paul's actually one of our fellow members of Geek Asylum. Mainly PC gamers, but most of us have all got different consoles. Alright, you still on Eve? Ow, ow. You do, mate. You need to dust it off. In fact, I might do some Elder Scrolls after I've done this. But there's about, I mean, the base game alone, you're probably talking about 1,000 plus. You haven't been on it for about 12 months. Weird. Game in Year edition.
So, I take it you're from the Free Marches. Oh? Accent. I'm from Kirkwall, but you're from, further east, maybe? That's quite the ear you have. I'm all kinds of impressive.
Know my opinions on Rocket League. Not a fan of Rocket League.
We must hurry before the mark consumes him.
So, are you innocent?
I don't remember what happened.
That'll get you every time. Should have spun a story.
That's what you would have done.
It's more believable and less prone to result in premature execution.
Watch me health. it. As you can see. Wait. So triangle button again.
I hope Liliana made it through all this.
Never played Dragon Age before.
Seeker. We will see for ourselves at the forward
Triangle
camp.
button is
We're
what
almost
called
there.
War Cry, which gives you a little stiffer guard. Keep watching because
Another rift!
We must seal it! Quickly!
Like it's coming! Help us!
Hurry! Use the mark!
cheers for that. Right, leveled up. Right. Ah, don't tell me it's crashed. No, we're back. Right, let's level up then. So, a good time to run through the skills. Obviously these are your skill points and such as that's for your sword and shield basically. Two-handed. Let's see what we've got here. Oh fuck off. What's that? Right. So we've got Mighty Blow already. What's this one? Block and slash. Ooh. So we'll have that one. And then we swap over to Vanguard. Now Vanguard's like your basically your tanking. Do you know what it is, mate? It's because I've been playing Call of Duty. I bought the new Call of Duty, well, the Modern Warfare Remastered when it was come out on standalone. So right, we've got War Cry. Should we have Charging Bull and go boring? Yeah, go on, we'll have Charging Bull. Now these are all sort of like your defensive ones. Oh no, I haven't got enough. They're all your defensive
Rift is
skills.
gone. Open the gate.
Right away, Lady Cassandra.
We are clear for the moment. Well done.
Whatever that thing on your hand is, it's useful.
No, to be honest, mate, I do actually like Call of Duty. I know it's a bit sad, but right, I'm gonna go a bit quiet here because there's a bit of a cutscene. So
It is our own path.
Ah, here they come.
here they come.
You made it. Chancellor
on the
Roderick,
street.
this is...
I know who he is. As Grand Chancellor of the Chantry, I hereby order you to take this criminal to Val Royeaux to face execution.
Order me? You are a glorified clerk. A bureaucrat.
And you are a thug, but a thug who supposedly serves the Chantry.
We serve the most holy, Chancellor. As you well know.
Justinia is dead! We must elect a replacement and obey her orders on the matter.
Isn't closing the breach the more pressing issue?
You brought this on us in the first place! Call a retreat, Seeker. Our position here is hopeless.
We can stop this before it's too late.
How? You won't survive long enough to reach the temple, even with all your soldiers.
We must get to the temple. It's the quickest route.
But not the safest. Our forces can charge as a distraction while we go through the mountains.
We lost contact with an entire squad on that path. It's too risky.
Listen to me. Abandon this now, before more lives are lost.
How do you think we should proceed?
You're asking my opinion now. So this is like one of the important decision type.
Now you're asking me what I think.
You have the mark.
And you are the one we must keep alive. Since we cannot agree on our own.
Alright. I'm gonna take them off.
Use the mountain path. Work together. You all know what's at stake.
Liliana, bring everyone left in the valley. Everyone.
On your head be the consequences, Seeker.
Shut it, sad sack. Yeah, no, to be honest, we need to go back again on the GOTY. Especially the old school ones. Boots on the ground, as they say. As you know, I like the battlefield as well.
The tunnel should be just ahead. The path to the temple lies just beyond it.
What manner of tunnel is this? A mine?
Part of an old
It was
mining
on last
complex.
week.
These
It's not
mountains are
last
full of such paths.
And your missing soldiers are in there somewhere?
Along with whatever has detained them.
We shall see soon enough.
Get in there. Bust some demons. In here, to be honest. Give it a pink. I do know where it all is. Some charging balls. Any better weapons? Alright, let's see what we've got here. That's a bit better than what we've got. And you can share your weapons between your dudes. Alright Paul, cheers for joining mate and tuning in. And yeah, I'll have to catch up sometime. So it's been a while, so thanks for joining me. I'll catch you later. Let's see what we've got here. Yup, we'll have some of that. Have some of that.
Yes, we found the soldiers.
That cannot be
Same
all
to
of
you,
them.
mate. Catch
So
you
the
later.
others could be holed up ahead.
Our priority must be the breach.
Wolverhampton,
Unless
by
we
the way.
seal it soon, no one is safe.
I'm leaving that to the man with the glowing hand.
It is. Now we've got off. He's actually, to be honest, he's actually a good gamer. He always goes medic or healer. It's the one that you need backing you up in the squad. Don't tell him I said that. Get the big headed. Get it.
Lady Cassandra!
Lieutenant, you're alive.
Just barely.
Get
Sealed, as before. You are becoming quite proficient at this.
Let's hope it works on the big one.
Thank the Maker you finally arrived, Lady Cassandra. I don't think we could have held out much longer.
Thank our prisoner, Lieutenant. He insisted we come this way.
The prisoner? Then you...
Born in the days.
Closing rifts and saving soldiers. It's what I do.
Then you have my sincere gratitude.
The way into the valley behind us is clear for the moment. Go, while you still can.
At once. Quickly, let's move!
The path ahead appears to be clear of demons as well.
Let's hurry before that changes. Down the ladder. That's the way to the temple.
So you have 3 companions. Obviously different classes. You've got mage, rogue, warrior.
So, holes in the Fade don't just accidentally happen, right?
If enough magic is brought to bear,
Always
it
worthwhile
is
having
possible.
a bit of a mixture.
But there are easier ways to make things explode.
That is true.
We will consider how this happened once the immediate danger is past.
Good thing about this game is I like
The Temple of Sacred Ashes.
you see the NPCs there.
That
they,
is
like
where you
chat
walked
amongst
out of the
themselves.
Fade, and our soldiers found you. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. No one knows who she was.
Yeah. Let's get in there. Or some demons.
here. Thank the Maker.
Liliana, have your men take up positions around the temple. This is your chance to end this. Are you ready?
I'll try, but I don't know if I can reach that, much less close it.
No. This rift was the first, and it is the key. Seal it, and perhaps we seal the breach.
Then let's find a way down. And be careful.
Now is the hour of our victory. Bring forth the sacrifice.
What are we hearing?
At a guess, the person who created the breach.
Voices from the gods.
You know this stuff is red lyrium, Seeker.
I see it, Varric.
But what's it doing here?
Magic could have drawn on lyrium beneath the temple, corrupted it.
It's evil. Whatever you do, don't touch it.
Keep the sacrifice still.
Someone help me! Someone help me!
What's going on here?
That was your voice. Most Holy called out to you, but...
What's going on here?
Run when you can! Hold them!
We have an intruder. Kill him now.
You were there! Who attacked? And the Divine, is she? Was this vision true? What are we seeing?
I don't remember.
Echoes of what happened here. The Fade bleeds into this place. This rift is not sealed, but it is closed, albeit temporarily. I believe that with the mark, the rift can be opened, and then sealed properly and safely. However, opening the rift will likely attract attention from the other side.
That means demons! Stand ready!
I was born ready. Let's do this.
Now!
Let me at him. Let me at him.
We must strip its defenses! Wear it down! The demon is vulnerable! Now!
Dead. Dead body. that, my friend, is basically the tutorial over and done with.
Oh! I didn't know you were awake, I swear.
Don't worry about it. I
beg your forgiveness and your blessing. I am but a humble servant. You're back in Haven, my lord. They say you saved us. The breach stopped growing, just like the mark on your hand. It's all anyone has talked about for the last 3 days.
And the danger is over.
The breach is still in the sky, but that's what they say. I'm certain Lady Cassandra would want to know you've wakened. She said, at once.
And where is she?
In the Chantry, with the Lord Chancellor. At once, she said.
Right. Ooh, special shipment. Let's have a look in here. So now we should have some new gear. These were like on the deluxe edition. What should we go for? Oh, that looks pretty badass. We'll have some of that. Interesting. Yeah, we'll go for that one. Like the purple and the blue ones are obviously the better gear. The purple one, if we just have a look, as you can see there, you get like melee defense and range defense. So we'll go for that one. Accessories. Samurai. Right. As I said before, I am a bugger for looting up. Oh, you're just gonna have to excuse me on this one. Yep, folks, I'm the type of fella that will spend an hour running around the field picking flowers. That's how bad I am. So I just can't help myself.
That's him.
It's kind of annoying inside.
Why did Lady Cassandra have to kill you?
Instead of all wanting to bleed and kill me now, get guarded running and everything now, look.
Make her be with you.
I don't want to go to shop. Skyrim, you read your books. Believe it or not, you get a ton of XP off them. Most of the stuff is crap that you pick up, but you can always flog it, make a few extra coin. Help me away, you lot.
I believe Seeker Cassandra would like to speak with you.
I don't like you.
Still a lot of rifts left all. Good luck sealing those rifts.
Pretty sad that I actually know where all the loot is. No, oh yeah, going in there yet.
Make her be with you.
The singing me. Right, okay. I'll stay out of there for the time being. Right, come on, let's go over here.
Most of the great clerics have died in the conflict.
Be taken to Valroyo immediately, to be tried by whomever becomes I do not
There's the prison. Now if you're a rogue, you can actually lockpick, so you'll be able to get into them. Playing a two-handed warrior, can't. Oh, miss on there, yeah. get too many cutscenes when you're opening doors, unlike other games that I know. Right, let's get in there.
Chain him! I want him prepared for travel to the capital for trial.
Disregard that and leave us.
You walk a dangerous line, Seeker.
The breach is stable, but it is still a threat. I will not ignore it.
They still suspect
So
me,
I'm
eh?
still a suspect, even after what we just did.
You absolutely are.
No, he is not.
Someone was behind the explosion at the Conclave. Someone most holy did not expect. Perhaps they died with the others, or have allies who yet live.
I am a suspect?
You, and many others.
But not the prisoner.
I heard the voices in the temple. The Divine called to him for help.
So his survival, that thing on his hand, all a coincidence.
Providence. The Maker sent him to us in our darkest hour.
Though all before me is shadow, yet shall the Maker be my guide.
We lost everything, then, out of nowhere, you came.
The breach remains, and your mark is still our only hope of closing it.
This is not for you to decide.
You know what this is, Chancellor. A writ from the Divine, granting us the authority to act. As of this moment, I declare the Inquisition reborn. We will close the breach, we will find those responsible, and we will restore order, with or without your approval.
So there.
This is the Divine's directive. Rebuild the Inquisition of old. Find those who will stand against the chaos. We aren't ready. We have no leader, no numbers. And now, no Chantry support.
But we have no choice. We must act now, with you at our side.
If you're truly trying to restore order,
That is the plan.
Help us fix this, before it's too late.
Must have made look a bit of a sexy beast in that outfit. Right, there we go. Okay. So, to be honest, we've got quite a few bits to do in Haven before we go back in there. As in most games, there is a ton of I've got a point to spend. Right, okay. Vanguard, where were we up to? Yeah, I'll have that one. Okay.
Feel the breach.
Yeah, there's a ton of side missions to do, which obviously there always is on these type of games.
I suppose that would work as well.
See if we got any. What have we got? Nope, not as good as what I've got. Okay. Again, I think it's going to be a while before I get anything better than what I've got there. Oi! Swapping my gear out for me. Yeah. Right, again, you got obviously accessories. So you got all different ones like the guard. Increase maximum guard. So we'll have that. What's that? Stagger. We'll have that as well. And again, this is a bit more favour like the tutorial. So I'm just trying to think which button it is to show it. Is it 10? Yeah. So I'll highlight that one. As you can see there, it sort of like shows you how to do basic smithery, mix potions and such as. So we're going to do that one. So we're going to have a gap to this girl.
No, my lord, I don't know where the other nobles are. I suggest you ask Ambassador Montillier. Oh, you're him. Thren, Inquisition Quartermaster. I'm doing what I can to supply this mess. If you find what I need to fill one of my requisitions, I'd appreciate you bringing it in.
Right, investigate.
What do you do here?
I make sure the Inquisition troops have food in their bellies and iron in their hands.
I know it can take a bit of time, but it's always
lots of people expecting us to be
interesting,
heroes,
and you get a bit of
marching all day
backstory
to fight
and
the
all the
demons.
rest of it.
Turns out heroes need to dig latrines just like everyone else.
How does someone end up as quartermaster for the Inquisition?
I served for Eldon under Ten Loghain MacTier, best commanding officer this world has ever seen. After they all turned on him at Denerim, though, there wasn't much use for people who held that opinion. Queen Honora offered my services to the Inquisition. It was a kindness. She knew I supported her father and got me away from the political garbage.
Your loyalty to the man you served is admirable, Quartermaster.
Thank you. A lot of people seem to think they know what happened at Ostagar, but I was there. Ten Loghain never betrayed his king. If he'd brought the reinforcements, Darkspawn would have just killed everyone. He did what he had to do to save our country, and we betrayed him. I apologize. Sister Liliana told me I shouldn't talk about this. Just forget it.
What did you mean when you mentioned requisitions?
I'm making this Inquisition run with what we have, but we're not a real army. We're stretched thin on materials, so I've put up a requisition list for anything that could help our people. Here, take a look. You find some iron and a good login site, maybe Harriet can get our troops better weapons.
If I have material for a special order, do I bring it to you?
Just take it over there. One of my boys will take the materials or will jot down what you found.
Goodbye.
Farewell.
Make her go with you.
So, what you do here So you get these in practically everywhere you go, and all the campsites and all the rest of it. So, you know, for different things. So this one's obviously for a sword. And as you can see, we've got enough iron. We just need to find a logging stand.
You find anything we need?
So there's another side quest. Come over here now. Oi. Now your gang are just standing around like this, soulless there. You can go and have a bit of a chat to them if you want, but for the time being, we shall leave that one. There's a book. Let's have a gab to this fella.
Thank you for hurrying with the potion.
Look who's back from the dead. Again.
My thanks for any part you played in that.
Yeah, well, you can pay me back by fixing the world. Name's
That's what
Adam.
I do.
I'm in charge of keeping our little band here stocked with potions and elixirs. Not that sneaker Pentagast seems to care whether we've got the supplies to actually do that.
For a healer, you don't seem particularly nurturing.
I'm not a healer. I'm an alchemist who's forced to play Mother Hen. You want something to burst into flame on contact with the air? Done. Gladly. Patching up wounded soldiers is a waste of my time and talents. But there are a few around who can help.
How are your people holding up?
There's no shortage of work. That's for damn sure.
Is there anything I can do to help out?
We're fine as far as raw labor goes. You've more important things to do than tend to me. I only wish I'd been able to find Master Tajin's notes. Old bastard was working on something special. He died at the Conclave, and his notes weren't here. Been too busy dealing with the wounded to look for them.
How do I go about having potions made?
Just take a look there and tell me what you'd like. Find a recipe for something better, I can make that too.
Potion tables. And you can add the potions to there.
Let me know if you need anything.
And you can mix potions. Let's see if we go. Royal. Right, okay. So you can age tonics and all that, that's how you upgrade them, mix them, all the rest of it. There's the pub.
Heard about the refugees out in the hinterlands near Redcliffe?
Always good to know where the pub is. Jibber jabber to the
If the Inquisition wants to field a decent cavalry, it needs better horses. I heard.
Expected you'd be by. I'm Havent, and everyone knows who you are. How's the new gear fit?
Sturdy and warm. It's perfect.
Good. World's gone mad. Stock armor and blades are good against bandits, but we're not fighting bandits. My gear will see you through demons, apostates, whatever this world throws at you. So, you need custom work, something special. You bring the materials to us, we'll make it happen.
How did you come to be here?
Come from a little town called Lothring. Long gone now. I was in Redcliffe when the Darkspawn hit it during the Blight. helped rebuild.
And again, you might have
Left when
seen,
GOTY decided it
like,
was time to hand the place over
Cassandra
to the bloody
approves,
mages.
slightly approves and
Ended
all
up
that.
here.
As
Just
you
missed the
gab
beat.
to people,
Can't decide if I'm the
obviously,
luckiest
approval
son of a
ratings
bitch
and
walking,
such
or
as.
the exact opposite.
You're still walking. That's always good.
True enough.
Who outfits the Inquisition soldiers?
Not me. I've got work to do. Can't be passing a sword to every blighter who signs up. If you want to help the troops, talk to Thren, the quartermaster. She'll set up requisitions.
Already done that, dude.
Does the Inquisition not have supplies to make armor or weapons?
Tough convincing traders to haul up here. Impossible to get them to risk the rare stuff, so that's on you.
What can you make?
What can you and your team make here?
Arms and armor. We work iron to blighted dragonbone if you've got it. Our designs are simple, but they get the job done. You want something fancy? Bring your own design. We'll see what we can do.
If I want something, what can you make?
Start simple. Something to keep you safe. Take a look at it on the table there and we can
see
talk.
the
You'll need
schematics
materials.
pop
You
up
should have
there.
what you want just outside.
Can you help improve my arms and armor?
Yes. You find a new piece, a pauldron or greaves, we'll take care of you. You can't just slap a new hilt on your sword in the field. Bring it here, we'll make sure it's done right and proper.
Goodbye.
Right.
Let's get some stuff. Oh, it's this one. And then we can make some armor. So, as I said, you can get schematics. See better armor and all the rest of it. Let's see what we've got here. We've got enough iron. Onyx, summerstone. As you can see there, you get sort of like little slots. Cold, electricity. I just use the iron because it's basically easier. And again, see, you get perks like melee, defense. Ooh, 40 maximum health. But considering I'm not going to be using it, there you go. Right armor. And just let me check. Piece. No. Alright, so we got to improve an armor. So improve that armor.
Looks fine.
There we go. That's that one done.
There was no word for heaven or for earth or
So what
sea.
we're going to do now is that one, and we'll do that one at the same time.
Sky, all that existed.
See reason, listener. We cannot stay here.
Why not?
Because we're Templar.
Doors are bloody closed there. Oh. What's that? Oh. Looting time, looting time. do apologise, but aha! Now
might be something here. Better take a closer look.
see the way me little thingy's going nuts. You got like a search button. See it? It pings like a sonar. So when you're near like a secret, here we go. Found it. Oh god. No lamb there. Hawaiian. Loads of iron. Tons of the stuff. Looking for a login site. Login site found. Get back this way. Bloody cold. Finish them 2 little side missions that we had. It's Vedek. I like Vedek. It makes me laugh.
You dislike the Templar, sister?
Okay, no. So we can, as you can see there, we can actually complete this one. That one done.
I assumed you were used to having Templars around, keeping us safe from the mages. The mages
A little bit influence there. Go back and level up again. Let's do this one first.
You're back, and in one piece.
You said you thought Master Tajan was working on something special. If it helps, I found his notes.
The old codger was on the edge of a breakthrough here, but he couldn't see it. You want some of these mixed up, you just give the word.
Right, goodbye.
Farewell.
So So that recipe that we just found, there it is. Can't mix nothing. Okay, so that's pretty much everything done in Haven. There is one more side mission to do. See, Haven's disappeared.
Does it trouble you?
Nah, it's fine.
Not really.
What's important is that your mark is now stable, as is the breach. You've given us time, and Solas believes a second attempt might succeed, provided the mark has more power. The same level of power used to open the breach in the first place. That is not easy to come by.
You've got a plan?
Clearly you have something in mind.
We do. May I present Commander Cullen, leader of the Inquisition's forces.
Such as they are. We lost many soldiers in the valley, and I fear many more before this is through.
This is Lady Josephine Montelier, our ambassador and chief diplomat.
I've heard much. It's a pleasure to meet you at last.
And of course, you know Sister Liliana.
My position here involves a degree of...
She is our spy master.
Yes, tactfully put, Cassandra.
Pleased to meet you all.
I mentioned that your mark needs more power to close the breach for good.
Which means we must approach the rebel mages for help.
And I still disagree. The Templars could serve just as well.
We need power, Commander. Enough magic poured into that mark.
Might destroy us all. Templars could suppress the breach, weaken it, so...
Pure speculation.
I was a Templar. I know what they're capable of.
Unfortunately, neither group will even speak to us yet. The Chantry has denounced the Inquisition, and you specifically.
That was quick. I still think I did it, yeah.
They still think I'm guilty.
That is not the entirety of it any longer. Some are calling you the Herald of Andraste, and that frightens the Chantry. The remaining clerics have declared it blasphemy, and we, heretics, for harboring you.
Chancellor Roderick's doing, no doubt.
It limits our options. Approaching the mages or Templars for help is currently out of the question.
So the breach
they aren't more concerned about the breach, the real threat.
They do know it's a threat, they just don't think we can stop it.
The Chantry is telling everyone you'll make it worse.
There is something you can do. A Chantry cleric by the name of Mother Giselle has asked to speak to you. She is not far, and knows those involved far better than I. Her assistance could be invaluable.
I'll see what she has to say.
You will find Mother Giselle tending to the wounded in the hinterlands near Redcliffe.
Look for other opportunities to expand the Inquisition's influence while you're there.
We need agents to extend our reach beyond this valley, and you're better suited than anyone to recruit them.
In the meantime, let's think of other options. I won't leave this all to the Herald.
Okie dokie. And this is the war table. Very important. As it says there. So this is where you get most of your missions from.
Chancellor Roderick came to speak with me.
Go
Could you try not to antagonize him?
If I offend the man so easily, perhaps he should try
And
leaving
again,
me alone.
these are missions that you get on the connection missions, secret missions and forces, but we'll get into them a bit further along the line. Supposed to be going to poor girls. New area unlocked. Yeah, we'll go there. And then you get to bit your gang. Listen, we've only got 3. Okay. I'll just go to the hinterland and then I think we'll have a bit of a break. 5 minutes and then I'll be back. And it finally locked in.
Herald of Andraste. I've heard the stories. Everyone has. We know what you did at the breach. It's an honor to meet you, my lord. Inquisition Scout Harding, at your service. All of us here, will do whatever we can to help.
Harding, huh? Ever been to Kirkwall's Hightown?
I can't say I have. Why?
You'd be Harding and... No, never mind.
Ugh.
Now, no doubt that is a reference to
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Dragon Ages.
We should get to
as
business.
I said before,
The situation's
I've never played
pretty
one of these
dire.
before, so
We came to secure
don't
horses
get
from
it.
Redcliffe's old horsemaster. I grew up here, and people always said that Dennett's herds were the strongest and the fastest this side of the Frostbacks. But with the Mage Templar fighting getting worse, we couldn't get to Dennett. Maker only knows if he's even still alive. Mother Giselle's at the crossroads helping refugees and the wounded. Our latest reports say that the war's spread there too. Corporal Vale and our men are doing what they can to help protect the people, but they won't be able to hold out very long. You best get going. No time to lose.
okie dokie. So, right folks, I'm gonna have 5 minutes before we get into the hinterland. Let's run through some stuff. So I'm going to save there. New save. And I shall catch you as usual. I shall catch you later.